It's not often I do stuff like this on the channel, but I want to say welcome in. Today we're in a really cool place. I'm going to show you in a minute. We're at the Curb Records Hall of Fame. There's some music stuff, and I probably won't do the music stuff, but I'm going to walk around and show you. This is a big museum for racing, and these guys owned Earnhardt, Dale Sr.'s first championship car. So it's really cool. It's actually over here, but I'm going to cut the thing and now show you some of these cars and some of the stuff because it's really cool. That's Tony's Stewart. Motorsports trucks, and then obviously King right there. Here's a Indy car. Man, that's cool. It's a 43 car. IndyCar. This is from, I believe, the 98 truck from Motorsports. Right there's the back of it. This is the front of it. Modern day Cup Series car. That's from winning the championship with it. Pretty cool. Here's some pictures. Feel free to pause at any time, take a look at it. And that's a heck of a wall. Oh man, look at that. Dale Earnhardt and Richard Petty together. Start over here. Second K&N West Pro Series ARCA Championship car. Todd Gilliland, I believe. Yes, it is. The Napa car. We're used to seeing a Napa Toyota here on the channel quite often. Not this one, but it's pretty cool. Look at that. You got those on your car, it means you're good. Moving on. It's an old Nationwide Series car before they went to the boxy look. That's cool. Greg Biffle. That was his car. For 27. And here's a number 47. Brad Baker. Got a suit back there. Can't quite see who drove this one, but this is older. It's got the old Bud logo on it. It's another Morton Salt car. This looks like probably Johnny Sauter, I think. I think they both are, actually. Yeah, it's the same guy. Yeah, that's, I believe, Johnny Sauter. Yep, that's Johnny Sauter. Because that is him right there. That's really cool, 43. I like this one, this old Pontiac. Dale Earnhardt. No one around here knows who that guy is, do they? This is Dale Earnhardt's hometown, Kannapolis, North Carolina. It's pretty cool. I can't read who drove this car, but I know it. Another Pontiac 98 Valvoline car. You can read that. Really cool. There's a few Indy cars. Skull cars, that's really cool. Snake drove the skull cars. And Ron Capps did too at one point, I think, at the very early part of his career. Look at all that. That stuff would be for this car right here, the 98. Which they're all 98. I believe this is all the same driver, but this is the newer one. Back to another older model. It's really cool. If you're ever around Kannapolis, North Carolina, you need to come do this. The old Sprint NASCAR Cup Series a long time ago when they ran the COTs as soon as they took the wing off. And this is Austin Dillon's first Cup Series car, I believe. Or at least one of the very early ones. I think the last year that they did the whole COT thing, and then the first year they went up to normal, Austin Dillon started racing. And here it is. This is the main one. Or at least my favorite one here. I mean, that's cool. Dale Earnhardt's first championship car. The number 2. Before he raced the classic number 3. Way before he was the Intimidator. We'll shoot around this side so I can, get that right there. Feel free to pause it and read. Now look at this. 1980 Winston Cup champion. Man, that's awesome. And then you go from one 7-time champ to another 7-time champ signature car. Pontiac of the King, Richard Petty. And here's the Firecracker 400, trying to find what year, 1984. Firecracker 400 champion. The King. Here's another one. This is Dover. This is a trophy from Dover in 1984 as well. So same one with the same car, I'm assuming. Feel free to pause at any time there and read that. There's a Nationwide number 27 car. A Ford. This is a William Rast racing car. I see it on the board over here. Indy 500 winning car. It says Dan Weldon was the driver. I've been to the Indy 500 one time. I was obviously, it was when I was young, before I ever made videos. But, I'd like to go back one day. 2017 Indy 500. Look at that. "100 years of Indy 500 poster. All the winners. Look at how the cars have changed over time. All the way down to what you see now. That's cool. Now here's a huge wall of all kinds of pictures. I'm going to try to go slow. This is a funny car. This is Tim Gross, old school funny car. And there it is right behind me. We're going to pan over and look at it when we get done with this. Alright, we're going to turn back here. Look at what's on the inside. Here is the funny car. Take a look in there. These things have changed a little bit, ain't they? That's covered up there where the supercharger would be. Skull Bandit car. Like I said, the Snake drove some of those, and I think Ron Capps did at the very beginning of his career. It's awesome. Now we're going to turn and look at the number 27. Some Sunoco gas cans here. And here's another one. I'm going to set my sun drop back down so I can get all this. Look at that. Got the gas can in the car. Got the flaps down. Look at it, look at all that in there. That's what a NASCAR used to look like, ladies and gentlemen. This here's the window net, and I know what you're saying. Are you not supposed to be touching it? This one is it's stopped to where you can actually touch this one. So let's see how that works. Put that there, and then I would assume you'd flick up here or something to lock that. That's cool. But yeah, this is hooked out to where you can. That's awesome. Kleenex car. This is Casey Kane. His number 9 sprint car. I love sprint cars. I watch them all the time on YouTube and on TV on Flow Racing. Never been able to see them in person. And tonight we're going to go watch micros if the weather holds up, which it's not supposed to, but we'll see. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I mean, here's a... Oh, I know that name. Another Skull Bandit car, this midget car. USAC championship right here. Tony Stewart. Trophy. There's a Tony Stewart helmet down here. A couple of 124s. This is Bobby East, it says. Yeah. Another midget car. It's another Curb Records. And I missed this the first time we were under it. It's a Winston Cup engine from 1988, it says. There's some oil. Alright, we're going to go to the other side of the museum now. And a lot of this side, it's just the Curb Records and music side. And I'm not really going to get a lot of videos of this for the channel, but it's very interesting stuff. It's really cool. Check this out. 7-time champ. Jimmy Johnson, sponsored by Curb Records back in the days of the Busch Series. That's pretty cool. Actually got the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame on his car as well. Alright, here's another Craftsman truck, Johnny Sauter, Curb Records. There's a Tim McGraw CD on this one. The car sponsored by Tim McGraw. That's pretty cool. It was a Johnny Sauter car as well from the Busch Series. Here's one of those COT cars. Without the wing on it though. Ford. I don't see a name on that one. Here's an old one. This is old Buick. Driven by Brad Nossinger again. We saw his midget car up there. Then here's the Lee Greenwood God Bless the USA car. It's on the windshield there. Another Johnny Sauter machine, the 43. That's a really cool, it's a really good looking one. We're gonna go back over here to this 43. This is Aaron Fike. Look inside. There's actually a die-cast box inside. Another album on this car. Here's a Dodge Viper. These things are cool. Buddy James Reeves has a Dodge Viper, actually. And here's another one of those number 2 Dale Earnhardt cars. This, instead of saying Curb Records, says Mike Curb on it. Look at that, he signed it. Or that says Kerry Earnhardt. I met Kerry Earnhardt here one time. There's Dale Earnhardt's name. That's awesome. It's old Plymouth. Look at the hat. Johnny Mance. Heard that name before. Classic NASCAR. That's awesome. What is this? Can't tell. I don't know that logo. I don't know this logo either. Some classic cars. That's got to be foreign. That one does. Has to be. But here is a Curb Records, one of their cars, but this doesn't have a body on it. You can really see inside. Man, the tire. You can really see in there. And then they got the pool noodle wrapped around there, or stuff very similar to the protection. That's probably what that is, actually. Here's the seat. Oh man, that's awesome. That's where the gas would go in. Really breaks it down when it doesn't have a body on it. Look up top here. Here's some hoods. That one's beat up pretty good there. I'll say that wraps it up for this, but very cool. If you're in the Kannapolis, Mooresville area, we're right here in Kannapolis. It's close to downtown Kannapolis. Actually, the Curb Records and Motorsports Museum, completely free, though I do recommend leaving a donation if you come in, because it's a lot of stuff. But completely free to come in and check it out. Very nice guy. This place is awesome. I'd never been here before, and glad I finally got to do it. So tonight, weather provided, we're going to be at Millbridge for the dirt track, and if not, we won't. But we'll see what happens. Thank y'all for watching, and hopefully we'll see you later tonight.